S for HANA. When you see S for HANA, what is this? This is the name of a software application along with its database. Now, apart from that, we have another name as ECC. Apart from that, we have other name as SAP R3. So SAP AG develops these software applications. And when I have given etc., that means we have not many. What do? They develop software applications, and these software application purpose is to run a business. Every software develops has some other, or develops in the world has some other purpose. What's the purpose of this SAP AG developed software applications? Is to run a business. And if a software is designed through which a business can run, we term that software application as ERP application. Got it, guys? So a big question would strike your mind when I say we are going to work on or learn the subject on software applications, running businesses. How a business is ran on a software application. A general question would come to any graduate. If you guys are inexperienced, if you are experienced, you understand things very well. For this, I have just given you these two boxes. Guys, whenever we see a box as an admin, this box is a hardware for us. Or nowadays we say hardware or cloud. Probably you hear a word cloud a lot. So what is a cloud? You have some questions in your mind itself. So I'm going to clarify that as well. But for now, this is a hardware, computer hardware. That is a server hardware. On that server hardware, we have to load what? Operating systems. So in our world, we work on Windows and Unix operating systems. On that Windows and Unix operating systems, we have loaded SAP given software. Might be that is ECC, might be R3 or S4. So after reloading this system, people have configured business on it. What business, guys? Let us talk about a business, pharmaceutical business with the name Dr. Reddy Laboratories. It is very near to us. Now, similar way, I have got another box here, wherein what businesses ran on this soft drink manufacturing company, Coke, Pepsi, that kind of business is running on it. So again, the question remains the same. Sir, how a business runs on a software? Guys, are you seeing these arrows here? These arrows are representing that the employees of this company are logged into this system on a daily basis. The people who are responsible to do sale are creating sales orders in the system. People who are responsible to buy any raw material, those people are creating purchase orders. The people who are sitting in finance, they are inputting finance information there. The people who are responsible to do production, they are entering the production data into the system. So in this way, the entire employees of the business, when they enter the data into a single software and its database, we term this software is running that business. Is that clear to you guys? Everyone. So now you might be wondering, sir, we thought like you are going to start our class related to administration and you to speak about software, hardware, cloud or something else. Leaving all these things, why are you focusing on business? Guys, and a big question again strikes your mind is to learn basis, do we need to have any business knowledge? Answer for that is, guys, we don't require any business knowledge as such. The only knowledge what we have to have is, tomorrow our job would be 24/7 job, right? And our job would be on this or such type of servers, not one, plenty. Such type of servers on which businesses are running on SAP given software. So our job is to maintain this server. Our job is to see to that the server performs good in prospects of performance. This server is up and running 24/7. This server should be backed up in a correct timings, we have to look into all these particular prospects. That is our job. To just explain you that our job would be on a server on which businesses are running. I'm explaining you all these things about business. And once you understand that our job would be on such type of servers on which businesses are running is clear to you, I'm not going to speak about any business. I'm going to speak about basis only. So guys, whatever the softwares which are designed to run such type of businesses, we have a specific name to call that software as ERP software. Guys, any online have any questions now on this? Guys, do not hesitate. Make yourself or become mean in prospects of grabbing the subject and understanding the subject. I hope everyone understands who is a mean person. I have to understand that kind of attitude you need to have towards the subject. And unless until I understand, and if I am not able to do, I am not going to let Mr. Rashid to go further. You have that attitude from the day one till your classes gets completed. You will be able to do everything in practical, because our classes are total practical oriented. So I have already told you this, I'm not going to repeat. So if anyone have any questions on whatever I'm explaining, you can alert me and stop me. So if you go to anyone today and say, I have attended basis demonstration class. So obviously they like to ask, like, what is that gentleman has taught you? Gentleman means me only. So what I have taught you guys, I have taught you only one thing. SAP is a ERP developing company in the world which develops software applications with these names, and the purpose of these software application is to run businesses. Today across the globe, whether that is a small scale industry, medium scale industry, large scale industry, a global industry, whatever it may be, if it is a business, you need a software. And SAP has developed such softwares with which or on which any business can run. And we are going to work on such servers, and our job is to maintain that server and see to that it's up and running 24/7. And the users who are going to log in here are the employees of the business. They should not have any kind of issues working on the system. That's our core job. So now coming back to the picture, after you understanding this, if someone asks you, what is this SAP all about? Guys, SAP stands for Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. It's very simple understanding, guys. With the help of systems, that means hardware or cloud today, and their applications, that means software applications, produce your products. Any manufacturing company can produce their products by processing the data. Processing the data means the people who are sitting in manufacturing department or production department, what they are doing, what they have produced, that data is entered into the system. That data is seen in warehouse. Warehouse means go down. The people who are sitting in sales department would sell the data. The people who are sitting in finance will collect the data. That all data is totally data entry into this system. And the system wherein the data entry happens and the business goes from step to step, and finally the owner of the company gets the money out of it. This is all happening on SAP servers today. So after you understanding those questions, guys, you can get one more question in your mind. Is SAP AG only doing such type of operations? Don't we have any other company which does similar kind of operations? Yeah? Answer for that is SAP is only one such company which develops this. Apart from that, you have biggest competitors of SAP are Oracle ERP. SAP ERP names are S4HANA, ECC, R3. These are the software names. Similar to that, Oracle ERP names are Oracle Apps, Fusion, Oracle Business Suite, etc. So these are the names. Today when people say what is the name of Oracle ERP? Answer is Fusion. What is the name of SAP ERP? What's the name? S for HANA. What's the name of Microsoft ERP today? They call it as Navision. So all this particular software has similar what? Similar features and similar responsibilities to run the businesses. When you have in this way hundreds of ERPs across the globe, the very first question what has to strike your mind is, sir, why the name, or what is or why is the name ERP given to software applications? What is this ERP all about? You have to say SAP ERP, you have to say Microsoft ERP, you have to say Oracle ERP, you have to say PeopleSoft ERP, you have to say JD Edwards ERP, you have to say Barn ERP. Hundreds of ERPs you have in the world. Even Tally claims itself to be a ERP. Everything is ERP, ERP, ERP. Why the name given to a software as ERP? The first question what has to come in your mind. Second is, when you have this many ERPs in the world which are doing a similar kind of operations that any other ERP can do, why we have to choose SAP only for our career? Why not other ERPs? And why an industry or a business which is running should only run on SAP ERP? Why not other ERP? After understanding these two things, what is SAP from prospects of softwares? I have written 3 names here. What do you think, like SAP has got only 3 softwares? No, SAP has lot many softwares, BIW, APO, CRM, SRM, SEM, XI, PI, BI, Fury, lot many. So how many? Lot many means how many? Why how many? Because am I going to do administration of all those things? What is the first software of SAP and when it was given to the world? And what is the present software what SAP has? Am I going to do my administration on all these softwares or software applications? If everything is okay, then what would be the future? Now that I am investing my hard-earned money and time of 3.5 months on this particular subject, will this give me bread and butter for my lifetime? Guys, these all questions should be in your mind. I am just helping you. So, if yes, now that after a struggle of 3.5 months, on the top of that 1.5 month struggle, I am into a job. Every month I have got an increment. After 10 years, I am settled on this. I have taken a house loan, car loan, what all loans. Now after 10 years, SAP disappears from market. Is there any chance of that happening? Then I have to come to Amirpet again after 10 years. After 10 years, inshallah you will be settled with your children and family. Yes or no? Probably, inshallah. Right. So then you are going to come back to learn anything new, or this is final for me? That question has to be very strong and you need to get that answered well. Next, sir, we are from different background here. Some people are 3 years graduates, some people are MCAs, some people are BTechs, some people are MBAs. Who is suitable to learn basis administration? What education I have to have in me to learn basis? Is there any prerequisite? You have to get a question on answered for that. Next, sir, after 3.5 months, who is going to help us to prepare a resume? Obvious question. Yes, guys, the last week of your 3.5 months, we will be having a resume preparation. So I'll be helping you to prepare a resume. I'll be depending on what gaps or experiences what you carry, and then I'll be verifying that resume. And firstly, I'm going to be telling that don't keep any fakes. Whatever you have done, bring that resume to me. I'm going to verify where it is required, I'm going to correct it, and I'm going to send that bunch of resume to my office. The first interview would be from my office. and everyone know that you have got trained from me, they will just check like, do you have an attitude of learning more subject and do you have a discipline towards that or not? Then the opportunity will be given in my office only. There is no need you to run here and there. If suppose, if you don't like the offer what we gave you, you have a subject in you. Because if I have to utilize you on my projects in my company, I have to train you in such a way that you should be in par with the technology which is going on in SAP today. I have those projects, or might be I have old projects as well, old systems as well. So that means I have to scale up on you on both old and new. I can utilize you for those particular projects. So I have to make you ready in the classrooms itself. After making you ready in your classroom, if you don't like my offer, the whole world is waiting for you. There is no need you to again strike your thing or think like, sir, whether I have to keep a fake and all. If you're coming into my company, there is no need you to fake yourself because everyone knows you're my student. So it's simple. Walking, that means these classes are finished schools. Learn, get a job, earn, and then stay with me for 6 months, 1 year, and then jump on to IBM, Wipro, TCS, Deloitte, Accenture, wherever you want. In our office, the cushion what you're going to get is, you will be treated as a fresher, whatever the gap you have. You will be trained on the subject, sitting beside an experienced consultant. That experienced consultant also is sometimes sitting in the same classroom. Right? He knew you very well that what is the subject, what you have learned. So after week 10 days of you understanding what happens in the real time stuff, you can sit on an individual project and work. This is the cycle which is running from ages now. Ages means I'm talking about 2008 to till date. We started our company in 2008. Now coming back to, most of the people have a question mark. Sir, if I want to become a basis guy, do I need to have a cloud knowledge? When I say cloud, the only names which everyone have in their mind is Azure and AWS. But now guys, leaving that, even we have our own cloud. You want to see Version ID cloud? Now the people who are sitting across the globe, how they are going to connect SAP systems? Obviously they have to connect SAP systems sitting somewhere, right? So let me show you what hardware we are carrying. The reason behind this hardware is here. I hope that gentleman is here in front of me, because I was against taking online classes. So he has advised me, why don't you do this? So now I'm here, because after Corona, because you know what are the pandemic we had. In the pandemic we did not have any classes because basis used to be only offline classes and I used to take online. I said people that if you want my classes, be in the classroom. But this Corona has made in such a way that the spectrum has become big that wherever you can sit and attend. So for them, I have purchased this hardware. You see the kind of a CPUs we have on it? 32 processors with how much RAM? What is that you have on your laptop? 8 GB. This is 700 GB, guys. What's the kind of a hard drive we have here? 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte. This is one hardware. On this hardware, guys, what we have loaded? S/4HANA systems. You'll be sitting across the globe. You'll be having VPN access. VPN is also configured here. On top of it, we have another hardware. On this hardware, how many systems are configured? You can see. These are Windows systems. These are ECC systems, R3 systems. These are Linux systems. So that means we have Oracle, MS SQL, DB, MaxDB, Sybase, HANA. Each and every database what you have in SAP world are listed here. Still this system has to come to version 01 to version 21. The people are still in process of building because recent past we 2 hard disks were burnt out. So that's the reason you are not seeing 20 servers here. If not, you are going to see 20 servers. The people who are sitting across the globe would log into these virtual environment. This is Version ID Cloud.